are you using batch or are you using real-time data? So we were out buying Christmas presents a couple of weeks ago, and we purchased some stuff that we wanted to share, and we used one of the loyalty cards from one of the Danish brands, and I was like, well, this is pretty cool. We would then be able to see what we bought, and we can then split the bill in the car. And when we were driving out there, it's like, oh, we had the receipt in the back, so we couldn't remember what each of the packages we had bought was worth. So it's like, well, let's just check the app, and it was not there. It's like, we live in a world where, as a consumer, expect to get access to data instantaneously, and yet customers and companies are not able to really fulfill that for one or the other reason. Don't get me wrong, I know that the challenges of some of these things, and if you have a point of sale system with I don't know how many million customers going through every day, it's a lot of data, and you want to have an efficient way of capturing that, pushing it online, so users can see it when they need to. And it may be easier, cheaper to do it off-peak period when the system is not loaded with a lot of customer transactions and stuff like that. But I do think it's interesting as a consumer to live in a world when I live in a real-time world when it's not really fulfilled by some of the customers or the shopping centers or whatever you have that have these big data. And I guess that's just because we are used to, when we purchase something online, we get a receipt instantaneously. We can see the status of all the different steps. We can see whenever we purchase something online and it's delivered, we can see where the package is at a lot of different stages, but not here. And yeah, I don't know the scenario, but maybe some Hadoop big data could have solved this and made it easier. Just push out the data and then calculate it at whatever speed, or just send it to the integration broker and let that handle this message processing. But yeah, I do find it interesting that something like this is going on, and I'm not sure where it would end, what will happen in the scenario. But at least when I'm doing integration, I'm thinking, well, is this actually something we can do real time, or is this a batch scenario? And on my current project, we do have there's a lot of batches going on that we are updating customers, customer pricing, stuff like that, asynchronously, and that makes sense for the business because that's what they want to see. But maybe the prices are changing at a lot different pace, and with that going on, it could be pretty difficult to understand what we really needed to change. So yeah, that was just some consideration about, are you actually doing batch or real time, and what's the reason why you're not doing real time? Could you actually do that? So yes, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, give me a like, I really appreciate it. Otherwise, subscribe to my channel if you're watching this on YouTube. So thanks.